We start in the high country, where a small mountain community is dealing with a big city problem, a growing homeless population.
The issue is complicated by the risk that comes from people living outside in an area prone to wildfires. Glenwood Springs recently had a fire start behind businesses on the south end of town. Investigators were able to track that fire back to a homeless camp. Your reporter in the mountain, Spencer Wilson, went to see how city leaders are trying to handle this situation and do it with compassion.
2 weeks ago, Glenwood Springs got a wake-up call when a fire started by some people living near a Walmart burned close to property lines. It got the public asking what's being done to keep us safe from wildfires when people are starting cooking or warming fires in our hot, dry climate. And how much of a fire risk do these folks provide?
It's significant. I can say that. That's probably a good word.
Joseph Darras is both chief of police and the fire department. He says about 60% of their daily emergency calls in the daytime come from problems relating to unhoused people in Glenwood Springs. It's now on the city's radar as one of the top issues, along with housing and transportation.
Everybody's basically treating it the same way, right? We want to be compassionate, but we also want to keep our residents safe and have our tourists have a good experience when they're here.
Law enforcement tells me it keeps having problems with the same people.
Just this revolving interaction that is extraordinarily frustrating, the word that you used earlier, and I think that's pretty accurate.
But Christina Gare, who works with organizations to coordinate support for people experiencing homelessness, says nobody's really choosing to be homeless. Those people are just harder to reach.
You know, a year or more, they're often dealing with co-occurring disorders. Could be physical health, it could be mental or behavioral. They need housing and really intensive services in order to stay housed. But that does happen with the right things in place.
The city is now taking bigger steps to try and help the unhoused population while keeping fire risk and safety a priority for housed residents. But there's a long road ahead.
This feels like it's never going to go away.
Advocates like Gare worry that compassion for the unhoused population will tire, something Gare believes will lead to less understanding and fewer solutions.
I think there could be more empathy, but I also understand that this is a complex issue.
In Glenwood Springs, Spencer Wilson covering Colorado First.